What's poppin', guys? So I'm out here running my errands. What's today? What the fuck is today? It's Tuesday. Is it? Okay, it's Tuesday. And I'm getting this video prepared for Thursday, right? But before we get into, like the celebrity news and blah, 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 let me say something right quick. So I came across this video from this guy, and it's titled, "If You're Over 30 and Single, Then You're Damaged Goods." And to a certain point, I would agree with it. I would agree, right? Because I believe that women get in their mind this thought that, okay, if he's not A, B, C, D, and E, because I done been through so much, I'm not going to take it if he's not everything I need. Now, I understand it because I was there. I was that person too in my 30s, right? Because I told you, in your 30s, you think you're all bad motherfucker. And then when you get in your 40s, close to your 50s, you realize that you ain't shit, we got this, I have people that always try to make negative comments about me. And, sometimes I absorb them and I listen to them. And then other times I be like, listen, you don't even know me like that, Calamity Jane. You don't know me like that to speak on me like that. But I do realize in my 40s that I don't know everything, right? And I'm going to say something that I feel is like one of the biggest mistakes that single women make. Them goddamn memes that y'all be posting, y'all know what memes I'm talking about. Like, I am woman, hear me roar. I'm this bad bitch, and if you can't stand next to me and this bad bitch, only a king do, blah, 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 and da, da, da. Shit like that, I think turns men off. And I think women forget that the male ego is so fragile. And I know y'all may hate what I'm about to say when I say, listen, you really got to dumb yourself down a lot of times to deal with these ninjas. And your response may be, I need me a strong man, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be honest, half the time when you get these strong men ain't really what you want. Okay, they not really what you want, because they want to be your daddy and every damn thing else. You just want an equal partnership. That's what you want. Now, yes, I am married to a woman, but, regardless, male or female, you do seek guidance from your mate, But sometimes us women, we have to make the men better. Like, yeah, he may have his own car, his own place, a 401k, a job, blah, blah, blah. Oh, but that ego is still fragile, even when he is a narcissist and a sociopath. Because they have the most fragile egos, right? But I say, if you recognize a narcissist or a sociopath, girl, get the fuck away from that. I don't care. Most time when you find an old man that's together like that and has everything you want, child, he is baiting you, child. But anyway, getting back to what I was trying to say about the, if a woman is messed up after 30, to some point I do agree. But I think after a while, once women mature, because in your 30s, you're still a bit immature. We still learning, even though we think we know everything in our 30s. You realize that you're not perfect either. Because a lot of times these women that are doing the most complaining, they think they're perfect. Okay, you want this perfect body, this Adonis body in a man, but your stomach hang over your belt. You know what I'm saying? You want this man to have all these things about him, but you're not educated. You don't have a solid job. You know what I'm saying? It's just like relationships are give and take. And as you grow, you realize that. Once you become more secure with you, you won't expect all this from somebody else. Now, I ain't saying you're supposed to pick up fucking Leroy from the goddamn corner store who be begging for change so he can buy his goddamn Slims. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be honest with yourself. That's it. Okay, now enough talking about that. Let's talk about this. Hey guys, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon and Nayrob on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about what the hell is going on here now with you niggas. News! Kevin Hunter front and center. Nigga, you. Oh my gosh. So, the thing about Kevin Hunter and Wendy Williams, this nigga is seeking spousal support and what is that? Child support for Lil Kev, who is 18. Ninja, what? This is my thought on it. First of all, Lil Kev is old enough. He's over 18 years old, or he is 18 years old. He don't need to get his money through his father. Basically, all Wendy Williams got to do is, son, if you don't want to live with me, I'm going to put you in your own apartment over here, or your own blah, blah, blah over here. The money shouldn't be going through Kevin Hunter, Kevin Sr., or Kelvin, or David, or whatever the fuck his name is. It shouldn't be going through him. That money can go directly to Lil Kev. So I don't know what he's talking about. Satan, I rebuke you, Satan. I rebuke your satanic ways by trying to convince or trying to tell the courts that you need spousal support and child support for a grown-ass man. Kelvin, you are a hustler. I have provided receipts on the fact that you are a hustler and you know how to get your money. Now, I'm not talking about that you need to, go back out in them streets and sell a little, flim-flamity. That's not what I'm saying. But as a hustler, you know how to get your money. You know how to do it. And as a man, yes, I know that you're like, okay, people are saying Kevin Hunter helped build Wendy Williams, the brand. I'm sure Wendy Williams wasn't expecting for him to build another bitch for 10 years. Because, his baby mama, she looking, when she ain't looking a whole sweaty mess, because when she dressed up, she looks very nice. Now, y'all was Jonah to talk about she ain't got no chin. I'm like, oh, Jesus, why the hell y'all hoes always be so damn petty? Leave that whore alone. Leave that lady alone. It's bad enough when she walked down the street. Y'all probably gonna throw bottles and old clothes and shit at her. But she's fine. She's fine. Kevin, you don't have to secure the bag. Don't be that same nigga that Mary J's ex-husband, Kendu. Excuse me, guys. Y'all know I'm dealing with allergies. But you don't have to be that same nigga using the money. You cheat with a goddamn woman, then expect for Mary J to play for her fucking butt job and everything. Just Kevin, boy, go back to what you used to do. Hustle, baby, hustle. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't respect a man that don't hustle. I can't respect nobody that don't hustle, period, point blank. So then let me go on to this right quick, right? Aretha Franklin owes $5.2 million in tax debt. Okay? And what the government is doing is selling her properties in Detroit. I have never been secretive about my tax debt. Never. Excuse me. And part of the reason why I have had tax debt is because I am a single person. Now, when I had properties or, right now somebody else is claiming an interest on my property or one of my properties right now. And I know you like, how's that, Nate? Mind your fucking business. I'm only giving you this information. But if I can't tell you anything else about debt, and what happens is, I'm going to equate it with getting a part of the criminal justice system. Because once your name is tagged in the criminal justice system, it's like you're a target. And everything you do at that point, after that, it's like you're susceptible to be caught or to be accused for another crime after that. So because I was a single person, even when I did, when I was paying interest-only loans, that's what helped. But because I didn't have children, it really hurt. And it still hurt. I still didn't get anything back. And what I would do is I would play with the numbers throughout the year so that I can live comfortably the way I want to live throughout the year. Now, sometimes it broke off even. Sometimes that shit broke off ugly, right? And what happens is, before you know it, you owe more. You look at your debt because it's just totally, it's building up. You're like, what the fuck? How did I get here? You know? And then because the way the taxes work, it's like they put the penalties on top of you. They, they put the penalties on top of you. You know, that it's just a hole that is so hard for you to get out of, you know? And I haven't seen a tax return check in years. You know, I know people who say they're going to die owing taxes. And that's what happened with Aretha Franklin. What's sad is that the tax man is still coming after this woman, even in death. Her family is not even going to be able to enjoy the properties that she had left. I mean, I know it's discouraging and disgusting to her family. It's disgusting how taxes just, I know we all have to pay them, but our country is so fucked up in the way that they're thinking. You cannot live off the back of single middle class people. It's not right. Because the people with the kids... The people with the children, not only do they have to pay less taxes throughout the year, but they get threefold back at the end of the year. It's not fair, and it's fucked up. But child, I told you when I went down there to the tax office, and that lady looked at me, I said, lady, look, I fucked up. I didn't let some dude named eBay do my taxes, and the shit is all fucked up. And real talk, I didn't get audited until I let somebody else do my taxes, right? But at any rate, you know, it's just sad to think that, you know, celebrities, yes, they have money, but at the same time, they're struggling in tax debt. A lot of us are struggling in tax debt, you know. It's just disappointing, you know, that this woman had to die and that the federal government is going after her for the debt. You know, I mean, I know some of y'all is like, she should have accountings for that. But I'm telling you, after a while, the debt, just the way the government works, it just gets so out of control because of the penalties and the fees and things like that, child, before you know it. I'm just glad them motherfuckers can't touch my pension. My pension. Da-da-da! Our love, hey, will stand tall as the trees. Our love, hey, will be as wide as the sea. Our love, hey, will turn people wrongs to right, like the stars above, 'cause we'll always be together. That's my sister's song. That was my song for my little sister. She looked just like Natalie Cole, too. I used to sing that little girl all the time. It's not one person that I have ever been across that can't say that I have made them feel love. Even the dirty dick motherfuckers, right? I spread love, not hate, baby. So what I want to say right quick about Jada and Will. Jada talked on Jada had a conversation on the Red Talk table about how she, used to pop off over Will, you know? And Virgos don't want to admit it, but they do have a jealousy streak. They think they own their spouses, right? But I'm going to be honest with you. And you ladies, you know, I told you I'm not perfect. I'm going to be honest with you. When you go through ups and downs in your relationships and you feel like, listen, I done been through too much for this ninja or woman, whatever it is, for her to just be able to just walk scot-free, or for some hussy that we don't know to just walk in and it be okay. Reflecting back to Wendy Williams, Kevin Hunter, and Sharina, I'm not gonna lie. And I know some of you ladies be like, Nay, you need to let her have him. I'm not gonna lie. I have knocked on the door before in my life. I have. You know, I have made it very evident, bitch, you come near this motherfucker again, it's gonna be me and you. Okay? I have been that lady before. And I can't say I wouldn't be that lady again for my wife. I can't say. But Jada Pinkett admitted on her show that she has been that person to be like that rah-rah person. In fact, she reflected back on a show or a situation when Willow was small, where Will Smith was in a trailer and he was in there with his co-star, who was a female. And actually, what actually happened was the young girl, Lil Willow, jumped on Will Smith's lap and basically told the co-star, oh, you don't want it. You don't want it. My mama gonna be here soon and it's gonna be a problem. So Willow knew that her mama was with the shits. And me, I don't know if you're supposed to run around here acting a whole fool and things like that. But I'm not mad at people who go through things in their relationship and they fight for it. I look at it as fighting for it. That's what I look at it as. You know, even down to the Cardi B's and, who is that? And Offset. She fighting for a relationship. Girl, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at nobody that fight for their relationship. Good job. You know, now I know, you know, some of them be like, you need to let that nigga go. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You need to realize the difference between Offset's, Will Smith's, and Leroy's. Leroy, you can let that bitch have Leroy, because 9 times out of 10, it's a, hello, Shirley. This is Barbara. Everything he got, all them shoes, you know, the balls of soap that he smelled like when he, you know, wash his balls before he coming over there to, you know, hunch on you. I bought that suit. Them t-shirts, I bought them t-shirts. That car, that Chrysler Sebring that he come over there with, I bought that Chrysler Sebring. Girl, that you driving around in when he, you know, doing his other shit. Okay? I bought that Chrysler Sebring. Okay? But I'm not talking about, you know, Leroy. Leroy ain't shit. You shouldn't be fighting over a motherfucker who ain't shit anyway. But when you got an Offset or Will Smith or, you know, what I have in the situation, oh yeah, we gonna fight. Oh, this gonna be a problem. I ain't might not be talking about physically, but I'm gonna put a threat out there. Oh, I'm definitely gonna put a threat. Okay, Shirley, this is Barbara. You don't want this whooping. I'm hurt. I caught a charge before, Barbara. I ain't really caught a charge, but you know what I'm saying. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the Chi. I forgot something, and I remember me talking about it before, me saying I don't know what's going on with the Chi. I'm like, it's not giving me that zhuzh that I need. And when I was watching the show last Sunday or this past Sunday, I remembered this show, The Chi, is going to work like The Wire. You know how each season is going to be focused on, with The Wire, each season was focused on different things. One season was focused on the pipehead. One season was focused on the children. One season was focused on the police. You know, that's what they're doing. And I forgot that this season is focused on the children. So the fact that there is less aggression in this season, I get it. You know, because you don't want to have all that aggression surrounding the kids. You don't. So being as though it's about the children growing and them adapting to their environment and them, you know, just experiencing the drug life and ups and downs. And then let me say this. The little 17-year-old, the mother who put him out the house, right, because they're focusing on him a lot. I was saying to myself, wait a minute, something's not right. That boy ain't even 18 years old out yet. Why are you putting him out of the goddamn house? But then when I think about it, maybe that's what their life is about. Maybe in the Chi, when you're engulfed into a certain lifestyle, they push their children out early. They make their children fend for themselves early. That may be what it is, because I just could not get, why is that mother putting her child out at 17? He's a boy. At least let the nigga get 19. Now, I know you sick of him fucking in your house. Okay, I know that, mama. But still, you know, maybe that's what she felt like she had to do. So that's the reason why I say, okay, he's 17 years old. They focusing on him. He got all these damn kids. You know, he think he is a ladies' boy, but he's young. They're focusing on the children, so I get that. Okay, guys, what do y'all think about this season of the Chi so far? Let me know, because at first I was like, what the fuck is going on? But now I realize, that I forgot the fact that they said this season was focused on the kids. Okay, guys? Don't forget to thumbs up this video because it is so important to the growth of my channel. You know, I have a Patreon. I'm not going to deny it, but I be acting a whole nigga on there. When y'all be seeing these videos where I be acting like a nigga on YouTube, but then the video automatically disappear, you know why? Because I put it on Patreon. Them people, y'all got to pay for me to act like a nigga over there. You know, for to hear me acting like a whole nigga. I can't get that shit away for free. Okay? Because in YouTube, they got things so locked down that if you acting a nigga, you will not be paid. Or you be paid minimally. Okay? So, like this video. Share this video. Comment respectfully. And subscribe. Now, remember this. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.